Belal Muhammad picked up a dominant win over Gilbert Burns at UFC 288. See what fighters thought in the latest edition of MMA Pros React.
I mean, Belal he's a dog. He's always going to be in the fight. He's really been pushing the pace lately. You know, like he's been pushing the cardio pace on people. Like he's in front of people. He's right on people, and I think that is what's giving a lot of people problems.
There was a lot of big talk being talked that I was going to get passed up and this and that. No, these guys are going to put on this show, you know, and looks like Belal, the racist, wasn't able to accomplish that.
I mean, it's hard to say because, you know, Burns was obviously injured and you could tell. I was definitely impressed by Belal. Striking was looking good. Grappling was looking great. And, yeah, I mean, a great showing for him. I think he should definitely get that next title shot.
Who, like, watches Dudio and knows him, knows of how game he is to fight, how technical, just everything about him, you know? So just seeing him, like, not being 100% how we all know him as, you know, and still being in there and doing good and just fighting his heart out, you know, yeah, it's inspiring. He did good. It was a good fight.
Belal surprised me. I thought Gilbert was going to have the striking advantage, given that, but Gilbert's whole left arm was out. I don't know how long that was. I think it was like 3 rounds of the fight that he couldn't even use his left arm. So, yeah, I had Gilbert picked, but Belal ended up showing up, you know?
Oh, man, I was looking for, I like both, you know? Gilbert, you know, good friend of mine. Molam, it's incredible wrestler, you know. I see his games like improve every single time he step on the cage, and was a great fight, you know. Like if it was not the injury with Burn, he got like the second round, and he's still making to the 5th round. God damn, that guy's tough as nail, you know. But I was impressed, you know. I'm impressed with both. So it was an incredible fight. I didn't watch the main event because my Wi-Fi go off, you know, as soon as the guy saw.
Oh no!
And see, I got so mad, but I heard it was a really great fight, and then the Burns and Muhammad and Gilbert was incredible for me. I think for me it was the most exciting fight for me.
Oh, man, shoot, man. I feel like Gilbert, man, he's been super busy, man. And much respect to Belal, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never counted him out in that fight, but, like I said, if I did have to bet, I was bet. If I did have to bet, which I know we can't bet, you know, but if I did have to bet, I probably would have bet Burns in that fight, and he did what he was supposed to do, man. Belal did his thing. Burns with his arm, I don't know, man. Like, he's pretty tough, man. He was able to push through it, man, but I don't really got too much to say on that, man. Like, he did what he was supposed to do, man. He kind of just thugged it out, man. That's something I probably would have did, you know. If I was hurt, at least just get through the fight, man. But it's pretty hard, man. But Belal, man, he did his thing, man. He did his thing.
Yeah, it's crazy that he didn't look tired. Yeah, he broke his arm, and you know, I really like him. But Muhammad, like he looked like he wasn't even fighting. You know what I mean? He was just like he wasn't even breathing heavy. Like, I think it was great, you know, like it was like impressive.
Yeah, man, super inspiring. But the Gilbert is such a leader in the gym. Like, it's always like, you know, fighters fight always, man. So he's the perfect example of, you know, just discipline and always, you know, take the challenge in front of us and just go for it. For the fight, I feel like Belal was super prepared. I mean, his footwork, always like in and out, southpaw to orthodox. He was like very sharp. And man, you know, Gilbert, he tried his best, you know, to stay in the fight, even of the shoulder injury. But I feel like that was a high level match.
Oh man, of course I'm biased, man. I actually am a fan of Gilbert, but I'm like, bro, it's bad. I just don't. The Burns just gives me I'm like, man, fuck the Burns brothers, man. It's no hate, but it's like, man, Burns. You know what I mean? So I was definitely not. But yeah, man, anytime you can get hurt like that and keep going, man, it just shows you that there's levels, man, and they both belong in the top tier. So there's both top tier fighters.